Hi, I'm Simona De Silvestro, and you're watching Click on This.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and you're watching Click on This. We're here at the Baltimore Intercontinental Harbor Hotel. They are about to announce at the press conference the new 2012 Lotus engine that Simona De Silvestro is going to be driving in the Baltimore Grand Prix. We're excited. They have a new management team. They're back for a second year. It's going to bring Baltimore a lot of money and raise a lot of awareness for IndyCar. We're going to interview Simona De Silvestro as well as James Bond from Living Classrooms. Can't wait to talk to these people and find out some information. We're going to teach you everything they have to share and check out some hot cars. I'm Lauren, and you're watching Click on This. We're here with, you never thought I'd be interviewing James Bond, but I'm interviewing James Bond, the president and CEO of Living Classrooms. We also have this gentleman, Brandon. We are looking to find out how they are incorporating IndyCar and what we're doing for Living Classroom. James, will you tell us a little bit about Living Classrooms?
Sure. Well, it's a pleasure to be part of the whole Indy race that's coming back to Baltimore. And in particular, we're partnering with Simone, who is an incredible driver as a young lady. And what Living Classrooms, we're an organization that serves 40,000 children and young adults in the Baltimore, Washington area. And particular focus for the Indy race is the work we do around science, technology, engineering, and math. So that whole STEM programming. And so not only with the schools we manage and the after-school programs we manage, but we will help to work with the city school system and with kids across the city to incorporate STEM programming as it relates to the Indy race.
How appropriate that we're right across the street from the Science Center.
Right.
Brandon, what's your experience with Living Classroom?
I've been in Living Classroom, fresh start student for 9 months now, on an internship with getting a job in my high school diploma.
Well, and Living Classroom Foundation is proud to be a partner with the Indy race and with particularly Simone, who is a wonderful driver and a great example for a lot of the young ladies we work with. Living Classroom works with over 40,000 children and young adults a year in the Baltimore, Washington area with hands-on education and job training programs. And we helped to start one of the first charter schools in the state of Maryland, and we help to manage other schools and have partnerships with over 300 schools in the region. So science, technology, engineering, and math, there's a lot of that in the Indy race. And so we look forward to seeing how we can connect that in with our kids and have Simona come over and visit the students right before the race.
And what a great way to incorporate learning with something that's fascinating and fun like IndyCar.
Right.
So
James,
James,
make it relevant, relevant. It's got to make it relevant.
Absolutely. And interesting, because nobody is going to pay attention if it's boring.
Right.
So James, can you tell us what your website is?
Sure. We're at www.livingclassrooms.org.
Excellent. So everybody go visit livingclassrooms.org and check out everything they have to offer and support Living Classrooms. It's a great organization. And go IndyCar 2012. Hi, it's Lauren, back with Click on This, and I'm very excited to be here at the Intercontinental Harbor Hotel interviewing the IndyCar pro, Simona De Silvestro. She's excited to be here. I know you watch the show all the time, don't you?
I totally do. I'm a big fan.
Thanks. So we're interviewing here. They just announced the new 2012 Lotus engine. How excited are you about that?
Really excited. We've partnered up with Lotus, like you said, and it's a new engine, turbocharged engine. So a lot of new things this year. Even the car is brand new. So it's been a lot of fun this off-season, a lot of testing. So I can't wait to come back here to Baltimore and have a good race weekend.
So you raced in September at the Grand Prix, the inaugural. What was your favorite experience in Baltimore? Was there anything in particular that struck you while you were here for the Grand Prix?
Well, I guess driving was the coolest part of it. I think the racetrack was unbelievable. It was really physical for us, and there was some really cool turns out there. So we're really looking forward to come back. And but just the whole atmosphere. The fans were great. Like, I've never seen so many people on a Friday afternoon checking us out on the racetrack. So it was a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to come back.
Awesome. We're excited to have you back. So for those of you who are not familiar with Simona, she is known as the Swiss Miss, so I have to ask you, what's your favorite hot chocolate?
I know there's a Swiss Miss hot chocolate, but I've never tried it, so I maybe should start trying it.
I think you need to try it, and then you can at least say whether you like it or not.
There you go.
So what hot chocolate do you drink if you don't drink Swiss Miss?
Well, I take stuff from Switzerland with me, which is called Caotina. I don't know if you guys have it, but it's awesome. You should try it out.
Well, Swiss chocolate, I'm sure it's probably better than the packaged stuff. 1 marshmallow or 2 or 10?
That's an American thing. We don't do that.
Okay, so getting us back to the IndyCar, so what are your thoughts on Danica leaving, and how do you feel that affects you? Because obviously you are the premier female driver, which go women.
Well, I think her leaving, it's, I think she made a pretty good choice. She wanted to try out NASCAR, and I don't think we're going to feel anything different. I think the field in the IndyCar series is really competitive, and that's what our fans like. We see seeing different winners, and I think it's just exciting to be here and driving an open wheel car. Those are the fastest cars they are. So the IndyCar, and it's just a lot of fun.
And you tried to drive the open-wheel car out here in the rain. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty gross out right now. So how was that experience for you when, you were supposed to blow it out of the water and it was summertime and now we got this rain?
Well, we do race in the rain sometimes. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did a pit stop practice out on Light Street, and there's a little bit of traffic, so I think that's something new, too, to me. But it was really exciting, and, just showing the people what we get to do. And, it's exciting to be on the racetrack that we actually race on, so I really can't wait to come back.
So does that mean you cheated since you were on the racetrack today?
No.
I don't think so, but, I have to ask. Everybody's always looking for, race gossip. So how did you get started, and what really made you want to do IndyCar versus anything else, but also any other type of racing?
Well, I started racing when I was 6 in go-karts, so, I kind of had the bug really early, and, open wheel is kind of the pinnacle of racing. Those are the fastest cars, like the Indy cars, and when you come from go-karts, you go through the different categories, and I've just been really lucky to have people support me, like Entergy and Nuclear Clean Air Energy. So it's a lot of hard work, but I think if you have a dream and really focus behind it and try to work really hard to achieve it, I think it's achievable. And I'm an IndyCar driver now, so a dream come true pretty much.
Which is awesome. So for those of you that are watching, remember to dream big, because Simona is obviously a testament that dreams do come true. But lots of blood, sweat, and tears, hard work that go into it. Can you tell us some of the challenges that you faced, obviously going from go-karts and racing to get to the point where you are now?
Well, racing is a pretty difficult sport. You have to be pretty fit physically, and sometimes you have seasons where things don't go right, and you can't do anything about it. So you just have to keep really working hard behind it, and I think having a good team behind you is really important. I'm really lucky to have that. So a good support system. My parents have given me great opportunity when I was little. So it's just having a good group around you, and just keep believing in yourself.
So you mentioned your parents. Do your parents come to every race, or do they watch you on TV?
No, they don't come to every race. They try to watch as many as they can, and they try to come to a couple of races. I'm pretty sure they'll be here next year. So, because I kept telling them that the Baltimore race was awesome, so I'm sure they're going to come this year.
Well, thank you for that plug. Baltimore loves you as well. So are you going to take them out for crab cakes?
Yes, it's on my list. I got to find a really good restaurant, though.
I think we can make some recommendations. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you in the 2012 season.
Awesome. Thanks.
Anything you'd like to say before we go?
Well, come on out to the racetrack and root for me.
And that wraps up our Grand Prix coverage here at the Baltimore Intercontinental Hotel. Thank you so much for watching Click on This, and make sure you go to the Grand Prix Labor Day weekend in Baltimore 2012. Go team!